Welcome to today's episode of Dear Dr. Clarity. I got a couple of letters about how do I break up. So I remember in my late 20s when I was doing a lot of dating, this was a big concern for me. I had a lot of guilt, a lot of anxiety. I used to feel like, wow, the guy has put his heart right out there and I want to really cherish that heart and honor it even though I need to break up with him. So I guess the first thing I'd say about breaking up is what to say. You can just say, Tammy, I realize it's not going to work out for me to have a romantic relationship with you. It's just something like that. It doesn't have to be this big World Book Encyclopedia. And of course she's going to ask why, and I don't think you need to give her too many reasons. One or two. But the main thing you can say is, I just am realizing it's not going to work for me to have a romantic relationship with you. And then you can say, what's great about you, Tammy, is, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're funny. So many guys are going to be attracted to you, but I just don't think we're a good fit for the romantic. And then the second thing I'd like to say is you can let go of all that anxiety and guilt like I was carrying around in my 20s. I think it comes from probably a fear that somehow there's going to be this big hurt in their life. But really, no matter how much they grieve and mourn the loss of you, really you can trust them that they're grown up, that they know this is part of the whole dating thing. And the truth is we're probably going to be breaking up with 20 people before we settle down for a long-term commitment. So it's really part of the game, right? Part of the whole dating thing. So I really mean let go. Just let it go. Make a decision to not get all cut up like I did in that emotion of anxiety and guilt. Then the third principle would be hire slowly and fire quickly. Don't waste any time. Once you realize you don't see a future, I think you owe it to the other person. You do owe it to the other person, in my opinion, to let them free. And if they grieve a lot, it's probably a compliment that you brought so much to their life that you gave them something to grieve over. So if they cry for 2 weeks, it's actually a compliment. And they'll be fine. You don't have to worry about them. And then the last thing that I want to share tonight about how do I break up is that there's really only one thing we owe people in our romantic relationships with them, and that is to leave the person better than we found them. Go in their life, be a giver right up until the end. So you really don't owe them anything except leave people better than you found them in dating. Thank you.